Hi, it's Lily Amanda for Portrait Creatives. In this video, we are going to talk about histograms. This is something a little bit abstract, but it's important to know when you shoot and when you edit in Photoshop. Histogram is on the back of our camera and also on Photoshop. On level adjustment layer, on curve adjustment layers, they are very important, but sometimes people just neglect the importance. But if you understand histogram, you will shoot better to avoid mistake. And when you retouch, you can also improve your retouching and you understand better with the tones and brightness, and also you can avoid some mistakes. If you don't know about histogram, I'm going to show you. I have my phone over here so I can demonstrate to you. And I have some nuts. I'm going to show you by using nuts. So why nuts, you might be asking. We photographers, when we pick up camera, we shoot like nuts, right? We own it. Anyway, let me take you to my phone camera so you can see what I do. These are all nuts, and I want to find out the frequency distribution of nuts. Each nut is a pixel. In images in our camera or in Photoshop, this means pixels. Okay, so I am just going to, this is cashew nut, this is walnut. Okay, so I'm just going to this pistachio, this is almond. So this is just the, I'm just going to make the distribution so you understand what I am talking about. Okay, so that's it. That's the total nuts we have. And if we redraw it, a graph, for example, that's in our Photoshop and also back of our camera would be like this. Okay, that's the distribution and that's the histogram. Okay, that's the idea of histogram. And then this area presenting the end of the pixel is 255. That means white, all blown out, there's no data. Here is 0. Okay, it's all black, no data. Imagine these are all pixels between here to 254. Okay, these are just different shades of grades, more than 50 shades. Okay, and I'm going to take you into Photoshop. We are in Photoshop. I'm going to show you key point to read the histogram. So here is window. You go to histogram. So open up this image. This image is histogram. And you can see the most distribution is here. Like I said before, this is dark, is over here. And this is all blown out, white over here. And most of the image is dark. That's why the data distribution, the pixel distribution is all here. When we edit the image, it's very important that you keep some of the data, some of the pixel still have details remain in the image. Okay, so when you see like this, it's not totally on the edge, and it's fine because that means even it's very dark, you still have data. If I just add a curve adjustment, for example, and then I drag it all down, you see, it's just so dark, there's no data at all, and then you lose out all the details. So let's look another image, for example. So this image, you can see there is a blown out area shoot up right here, and that's the area here. So if I add adjustment layer, curve, you can see, I'm just gonna use this tool to see. So this area, so this tool will indicate where the data falls, where the pixel falls. So actually this is the blown out area, okay? And that's all here. The pixels all blown out. A majority of the image is bright because here center is the midtone. And you see majority of the data is all over here. It's above midtone. So it's a bright image. So even you don't see the image, you should be able to read from histogram, is this a bright image or is a dark image? Is that a majority of image is dark? You should be able to read it without looking at the image. And that's the same when you shoot. When you shoot, that histogram here basically is only black and white data. It's all black, gray, and white. On the back of our camera, it's the same. It will convert it to black and white to distribute, to show the frequency distribution of all the data. When we shoot, we're trying to watch out, is there any data, any pixel that already blown out? You will see on the edges like this, then there are blown outs, okay? Then you have to reduce the exposure. And if it's all dark, then vice versa. When you shoot an image which is already very dark, you want to preserve the detail in the dark area, then you will need to see on this side of histogram, on the back of the camera, if that's all on the edge here. If it's all on the edge, then bring up the exposure. That's how you can expose the image more accurately without having the mistake that you thought like there was detail, but in histogram there wasn't. And then you know that you have to bring up your exposure. And the same in Photoshop. That's how you can adjust it according to histogram. Okay, so these are the key points of how to read histograms to help you to retouch and shoot better. I hope you find value out of this video. And if you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And we'll be uploading more tutorials like this to help you to learn Photoshop and photography. So make sure you subscribe to our channel so you won't miss out any videos. And I'll see you in the next video.